Hello friends, and welcome back to the Innerswim YouTube yoga channel. I'm Jaylyn, and this is a short and sweet yin flow with a deep rest yoga nidra meditation at the end. No experience required. This practice is for everyone, and all you need is a little bit of space. So when you're ready, let's start in a comfortable seated position. Cross your legs if that's comfortable. Rest your hands on your knees. Allow your spine to effortlessly reach toward the sky. And close down the eyes. Let's take 3 deep sighing breaths. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth. And now close the lips. And for a moment here, simply observe your breath rising and falling in your belly. Letting go of everything else. Just observe your breath and start to tune into your body. Now, if you have an intention for your practice, you can set that here. What brings you to the mat today? And when you're ready, let's take another deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth, letting it go. Now slowly crack the eyes open just a little bit. Let's lift the knees, stretch the legs out, maybe give the ankles a little roll. And now notice where your knees are. We're going to bend one leg and place the heel of that foot in line with the opposite knee. And then bend the other leg and open the knees, bringing the soles of the feet together. Coming into butterfly shape. This pose requires no props, but if you'd like a little extra support, you can place pillows or blocks under your knees or under your head. When you're ready, effortlessly lower your head toward your feet. Just let the torso fall with ease and effortlessness. The spine can round a little bit as the hips and the groins and the lower back soften and release. And once you've found your butterfly shape, allow yourself to grow still. perhaps coming back to your breath. Notice how the breath moves through your body while you're in this shape. What do you notice about the breath? We'll be here for another moment. Allow yourself to be exactly where you are. Letting go deeper and deeper layers of holding. Enjoy a few more breaths here in butterfly. Relaxing all the muscles of your face and your shoulders. Even your hands and your feet relax. Enjoying another breath. And now slowly, slowly, you start to roll your torso back up, bone by bone, stacking your spine, letting your head come up last. Take a pause there at the top. Enjoy a nice breath to integrate. Now we'll slowly help the knees back together and plant your hands behind you now, stepping your feet out a little wider than your hips. And we'll windshield wiper the knees side to side here to release the hips. So knees to one side and then the other. Whatever pace feels good here. And once you feel released, let's stand into the feet and hands. Lift the hips for just a couple of breaths to release from that forward bend. So the hips are lifted, looking up at your ceiling or the sky. Take a couple breaths. And gently, gently release your seat back to the floor. Now holding the back of your thighs, let's slowly roll down bone by bone onto the back. Once you're down on your back, your arms open up to a T. Let's cross the left ankle over the right thigh. And just gently sway that left leg side to side here. And now sway the legs all the way over to the right, planting that left foot. Left knee points toward the sky, and the right leg rests on the mat. Now stay here, or you can anchor yourself in by holding that left ankle with your right hand. Maybe gazing to the left, bringing the body into a beautiful twist here for a spacious moment. Coming back to your breath, perhaps you can notice the breath in the belly. Enjoying a couple more breaths here, and feel free to take those nice sighing breaths in through the nose and out through the mouth, if that calls to you. Now, if you have hold of that left ankle, release it now. And with control, let's slowly bring the legs back through center. We'll stretch that left leg up toward the sky and plant the left foot next to the right one. Now crossing right ankle over left thigh, just gently sway the legs side to side. And now the legs sway all the way over to the left, coming into that twist. The right foot plants. You can stay here or grab hold of that right ankle with your left hand, anchoring yourself into the twist. Maybe turning your gaze to the right. You might feel this twist on the outer edge of the right hip or glute. You might feel it elsewhere too, perhaps in the shoulders or somewhere in the back. Just being curious about those sensations as you observe the body breathing. Enjoy a few more breaths here. And if you have hold of that right ankle, release it now. And with control, bring the head back through center and the legs back through center. Slowly stretch that right leg up toward the ceiling and plant the right foot down on the mat. Beautiful. Let's stretch the legs out long now. You can keep your arms out to a T, maybe opening the legs nice and wide, taking a star shavasana, and just find a comfortable place for yourself here, resting on your back. Preparing for our Deep Rest Yoga Nidra meditation now. The invitation is to become as comfortable as you would love to be, taking any shape that feels both supportive and spacious for your body. And once you've found that place of comfort, close your eyes and let that signal to yourself the invitation to release all effort from your body and your mind. Releasing all effort. The body rests heavy on the earth. The mind free to simply be. invitation is to rest your awareness gently now on your belly button. Feel your belly soft and fluid, like a little body of water. How might it be to imagine your belly like a body of water? How might it be to feel the water of the belly? To see the water of the belly. To hear the water of the belly. What might that be like? And with every breath that flows through the body, it's like a gentle, effortless wave through the belly, this body of water. The belly softens and relaxes even more. You bring awareness now to the space between the eyebrows. And this softening flows through the eyebrows and the temples, down the sides of the face, arriving at the base of the throat. You soften through the left shoulder, left elbow, left wrist, the tip of left hand thumb, the first finger, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, all the fingers and thumb, the left wrist, elbow, shoulder, and the space at the base of the throat, the right shoulder, elbow, wrist, the tip of the thumb, first finger, second finger, third finger, fourth finger, the right wrist, elbow, shoulder, and the space at the base of the throat, the center of the chest, the solar plexus, the belly button, the pubic bones, the left hip, knee, ankle, and the tip of the big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and fifth. The left ankle, knee, hip, returning to the mound of pubic bones, and the right hip, knee, ankle, tip of right big toe, second toe, third toe, fourth toe, and little toe. The right ankle, knee, hip, returning to the mound of pubic bones. And you return to the belly button, the very center of the body. Returning to the fluid movement of breath in the belly, like gentle waves rising and falling. The body is held still as these gentle waves of breath rise and fall. So how is it to be held still and to be at ease and in flow all at once? And the invitation now is to perhaps guide your awareness back to the center of the breastbone, the center of the chest, to be present with your own heart for a spacious moment. What might be present here in the heart? And after being with yourself in this way, the invitation is to slowly and gently become aware of your body at rest on the ground once again. To feel all those places where your body touches the ground beneath. To come back to the breath and perhaps enjoy a few deeper breaths here in through the nose and out through the mouth. Now you can stay here resting for as long as you wish. When you're ready, you'll just begin to gently wiggle the fingers and the toes and the tongue. Maybe give yourself a long stretch with the arms overhead. And then a big hug, bending your knees into your chest. No rush, but when you're ready, you roll over onto your side, pausing in a fetal position, and gently coming back up to a comfortable seat. This concludes our Yin Yoga flow with a Deep Rest Yoga Nidra meditation. Thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed it. Namaste. Thank you for being here on the channel. If you enjoyed this practice, feel free to leave me a comment down below or share it with a loved one. You can also visit me at Innerswim.com to explore some of my deeper offerings, like one-on-ones, courses, and even teacher trainings. I'll leave the link in the description. Thanks again, dear ones, and I'll see you next time.